Alright, y'all. So, we gotta talk about Resident Evil 5 Remake, because there has been a lot of chat about an RE5 remake. And I am going ahead and say it. I have said this for quite a few years at this stage, that I am all for a Resident Evil 5 remake, so long as they don't kill Wesker. And here's where we're going to take this. So, yeah, I know my last video, I full on admitted that I'm in the middle of a whole Wesker obsession. Yeah, that's still happening. But this is not why I'm saying they need to, like, when they redo Resident Evil 5, that they need to, that's not where this is coming from. This is not coming from a place of fangirlness. This is coming from a place where I am going to pose to all you Resident Evil folks out there this one question, and if you can give me a solid answer with a firm foundation, I will accept it. I will get off that damn soapbox. I will happily jump my ass off that soapbox if y'all can answer me this one fucking question. And I want a sincere, logical answer, and it is this: how has Wesker's death following Resident Evil 5 positively affected the series? Because I've been trying to rack my fucking brain about this very fucking question, and I can't come up with anything. I have tried. I was like, well, who were the villains going forward? It was like, okay, starting from after Resident Evil 5, after Wesker died, we had that fucking Derek Simmons dude, with, like, he was turning into a monster, but his pants was still on. I'm never gonna get past that. Yeah, I'm just never gonna get past that shit. So, we had Derek Simmons, and the fake Ada Wong, who was a clone, or what the fuck ever that was trying to talk. No. That wasn't better than Wesker. That wasn't a good replacement for Wesker. No. And then they gave us Jake Mueller, which I'm fine with. I don't hate Jake. Jake, for me, would just never be as cool as Albert. Just saying, just throwing that the fuck out there. But, yeah, villain-wise, we had Derek Simmons and his, like, monster, and then turning back into a human and still had his pants on. Not that I'm trying to see somebody's digital penis, but what the hell ever. And the fake Ada Wong. No, not good enough. Then Resident Evil 7 rolls up, and it's bad enough y'all gave me the stupid fuckery that is Ethan fucking Winters, but not a villain. That's the hero of the situation. We had Jack Baker and fucking Evelyn. Yeah, no. We're all good on the Evelyn situation. That was not all. And then she turned into a goddamn blooming onion at the end. We're fine with that. No, that wasn't a comparable. That wasn't comparable to Albert Wesker. I am sorry. It was not that situation. Nah. So then we have Resident Evil 8. Fucking Mother Miranda. And I know he's like, what about Hootie McBoob? I don't give a shit about Hootie McBoob. Like, she was just there. She was the first villain. Like, she was not the show. Fucking Mother Miranda was the show for that. No. No. So if anybody can answer me the question, how has Wesker's death positively affected the series going forward from 6 to 8? How has that positively impacted the game? Because I can't fucking see anything. I can't fucking think of anything. I don't know what the fuck. Like, y'all ain't giving me, like, I'm not getting what I was getting with Wesker. The other thing that pisses me off is when I think about it, I'm like, by killing Wesker, it totally fucks up everything that came before it, because he is the legitimate reason all this shit in this universe is like this. He set every fucking thing in motion. Sent the stars up to die in the first game. Was MIA for the second game. MIA for the third game, but still kind of creeping around, lurking around, doing shady shit behind the scenes. Rolls back up in Code Veronica, trying to get all the viruses. It was like fucking Pokemon for him. Gotta catch them all. And then, like, sold some shit to some dude in South America. That fucking happened, causing more viruses to be going around. he sets up a lot of shit for that series, and it's like when they killed him, it made it like it was almost he wasn't important to the story. And it's just like, that's not fucking true. He's the reason this shit is like this. So again, why fucking kill him? You could just have that man sitting in the wings, just sitting in the wings, just chilling in the wings, not doing nothing, not a fucking thing. And he rolls up in Resident Evil 4 Remake, as we all saw. But I'm saying, killing him did not do it wasn't important to the fucking story. So, and yeah, I know for a few years I've been on this kick. Well, there are bacteria that are found in volcanoes. I know that has been my go-to, like if they wanted to bring Wesker back, like that's been my go-to thing. Because I read some scientific, like, article a few years ago that was pretty much, yeah, bacteria, there are organisms that actually live in volcanoes. But I'm like, that's not good enough. Just don't fucking kill him. How about we just redo the game? In fact, I am going to, and I said this on TikTok, I want them to redo that game from the ground fucking up. I'm tired of a fucking village. We have done 2 back-to-back villages at this point with Resident Evil 8, and then they did Resident Evil 4 Remake. And I'm not saying Resident Evil 4 Remake wasn't like amazing, because it really was. And I'm not saying that Resident Evil 8 wasn't good. It's just at this point we have had now 2 back-to-fucking-back village scenarios. I don't want to see another fucking scenario unless somebody is in a fucking mansion or something. And I know what y'all are going to say. Well, they had the castle part. I don't know. Fuck that, man. I want a whole fucking mansion or something. Or somebody's running around a fucking city. I'm tired of the village shit. I need a break from the fucking village shit. Number 2, can we also get a fucking break from people running around chasing after you? Because we had this shit with Hootie McBoob. We had that shit with Jack Baker. We had this shit with Mr. X for both fucking scenarios, which made no goddamn sense, but that's a rant for another day. And then we had Nemi, which I will never watch that 3 remake, but there you go. So, just something different. I'm already giving up on the idea of trying to coax everybody into stop begging for remakes, because I know y'all can't help yourselves, and a lot of y'all are really young, and that's what you're used to. For me, because I'm an older video game person and I'm an older Resident Evil fan that has been with the series since the fucking door, I would like to see, honestly, I want to see new goddamn IP, but I would just rather them come up with some new shit for Resident Evil instead of just rehashing stuff. Again, I'm not saying the 4th game wasn't goddamn amazing, because it was. I'm just tired of remakes. But I've given up on trying to convince people, like, you need to demand more from your video game companies. You need to ask for more and expect better. But y'all don't want better, and I can lead a horse, you can't make him fucking drink. So I give the fuck up on that one. But, oh my god, I need a break from a village. I need a break from some asshole fucking chasing you for no real fucking reason. And I really want that game, if they're well and truly going to do a Resident Evil 5 remake, I well and truly fucking I don't want them to kill Wesker. It was not important to the story, and there's no reason of the story going forward, and there's no reason to fucking kill him. None. Zero. Zilcho. There's no fucking reason to kill him. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, what about the Jill plot? We heard like being brainwashed. I guess you can still do that, but do that with like somebody else. Well, what about Estella and Sheva? You can still hear them. I'm not saying don't hear them. You can throw them in the scenario some fucking kind of way. But please, Capcom, do not kill Wesker. It is not. It did not help the series. It didn't do anything good for the series. And unless somebody can give me, I'm swear to God, I'm coming at this from a place of good faith. I'm not trying to have a bad faith argument. If somebody gives me a legitimate fucking reason how the series has improved since Wesker's death, I am all motherfucking ears. But other than that, I don't think they should kill him, because it just did jack shit for the story. going forward. And we have not had a compelling villain since then. And that's what I want. I want some shit that's compelling. So that is all the fuck I came on here for. But for the love of fucking crispy goddamn Jesus, I'm fine with a remake. Just don't kill Wesker and redo their whole fucking game from the ground up. Cause I'm tired of village shit. I want ground up. Retcon that whole fucking fifth game and ground up shit. Later.